Hello everyone! I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome back to Amity Bloom. Today we're going to be opening up Chapter 1 of our first release of washi tape for the 2023 year. This is a look into my antique scrapbook where I sample our beautiful bloom tapes that are floral inspired, vintage and antique patterns, and then pairing them up with beautiful antique and Victorian ephemera pieces. This Victorian photo frame, a die cut of a bird, some tatted lace, even some dried flowers, ruffles along the sides. I love creating scrapbook pages like this in my old antique scrapbooks. For the first chapter of our bloom tape, there are 7 bundled collections where you get a regular size tape, a medium size tape, and a larger one. For the first time ever, we are sharing our newest creation, which is an extra wide tape. I wanted to create these tapes so that they mimicked our wallpaper border trims that we had as digitals in the shop. I wanted to take this concept and apply it to our washi and use it as a thicker tape to use in your journals and projects. There are 3 bundles of the extra wide tape, 2 designs in each, and the designs are simply spectacular. The wallpaper designs are so vibrant, so beautiful, and the quality of the tape is phenomenal. When you're pulling the tape, it rolls off like butter, and it feels so good to use. For those who are interested in taking some beautiful bloom tapes home with you, all of our tapes will be in the shop today, June the 16th at 2:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will leave all of the information in the description box. I will also leave the frequently asked questions right here on the screen. I suggest taking a picture or pausing to read, as I get many questions about the shipping, if I ship international, what are the costs of shipping, and any questions that you might have, you can leave them in the comment section also. And I suggest ordering everything in one single order, as this will save you a lot on shipping. This is the first bundle in the wide tape series. This is the blue set, and I love it because you have a gorgeous teal and you have a beautiful blue color. This is what the packaging looks like when you purchase the tapes. I am one of those people who save the little stickers when I order washi tape because I just think it's so beautiful. And this is what the tapes look like when you remove the packaging. All of the tapes peel off very easily, and I want to swatch this tape on some Victorian paper. The tapes blend beautifully on vintage paper, tea stain paper. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. I'm just going to be placing that one on there. This is a regular size washi tape, so you can definitely see the difference in size. These tapes are definitely the biggest tapes we've made so far. This is the second bundle. As you can see, you have purples, yellows, a lace tea stain background, a very summery color palette, which I love. And to swatch the washi, beautiful. Oh my god, the flowers are so vibrant and pretty. Now the yellow one, look at this design. This is a page from my personal journal, and I used some of that gorgeous yellow tape. Just look at how they look like on an actual journal page. This little yellow bird matches perfectly with the washi tape. I wanted to design washi tape in yellows and purple tones because that's a color palette that I don't see that often. It has a very cottage kind of theme to it, which I absolutely adore and love. This is the third and final design in the extra wide washi tape range. This is what the design looks like in its packaging. I want to show you how vibrant this beautiful pink tape is. Look at that tape. And it pairs so well with our green tape as well. And I'm just going to add it right on top of the picture so that you can see that our tapes are so vibrant that the pattern does not get lost. Even if you add it on top of darker images, darker paper, you can still see the beautiful florals throughout. Here's that one. And then this one. Do you see how beautiful these colors look even on craft paper? Now we're going to take a look at the 7 individual bundles that we have. I wanted to create a French themed Rosabella bundle, and I think this one is absolutely beautiful. This is what it looks like in its little bundle. Now this bundle has a beautiful pink script, a beautiful wallpaper design. It looks like a little bouquet of roses, and then the third tape. Just look at how stunning this bundle looks. I wanted to incorporate little polka dots in the designs. You have a polka dot background on the white, polka dot background in the blue, gorgeous blue color. You have wide roses here, smaller roses here, and a lovely script. You can't go wrong with pinks, blues, and of course in the French theme. Imagine pairing this with the blues. Look at that. Even pairing it with the pink. I knew I wanted to create tapes in the color palette of Sweet Aurelia. Purple washi is very hard to find, and I wanted to create, in my opinion, the prettiest purple washi with hints of lace. A beautiful cross stitch with yellow roses and pink little buds, and a gorgeous rose from a vintage French tapestry. I love that these colors are different from the typical ones that I always create. I always make pinks and blues. We're going to swatch the purple tape first. It's a beautiful lilac-y purple. This pattern is one of my favorites. I love the color palette. And then of course, you can't have an Aurelia bloom tape without cross stitch. Such a beautiful tape to add to any vintage project, and especially on tea stained paper. This blends in marvelously. For the whitest tape, so in Aurelia's vintage papers, you will see this is one of the florals from that paper collection, and you see that gorgeous embroidered floral all throughout the tape. It is the exact same color as the little miniature tags from the kit. I want to include a little bit of this washi of Aurelia's cross stitch right inside her journal. You see how beautiful this looks. You could also layer up multiple washi tapes on a same page, creating little clusters of washi. Isn't that so darling? Here on this page, I want to sample some of this tape. Do you see how stunning, how pretty the designs are when you put them on top of vintage paper, on top of your digitals? The possibilities, just look at that color. A bit of fabric and a little bit of tatted lace and making this into a page. Can you just imagine that spread? I wanted it to look like you're putting little remnants of fabric pieces, of a cross stitch ribbon, of a piece of purple lace. It's just so pretty and so darling. Look at that. That is such a beautiful page. This was actually a real embroidered French ribbon that I scanned and turned into washi tape. This is what they look like out of their packaging. Beautiful wallpaper floral. Then you have the teal. I thought the teal coordinated with the green from the leaves so well. I want to swatch this right on top of the envelope. If you were to use this washi tape and then add lace onto it, next to it, stitch it. Absolutely stunning. I love the look of this tape with laces. It's one of my favorites. This is just on an envelope. Imagine if this was part of a page. So, so, so cute. This is the next tape. Some gorgeous florals and a wallpaper trim. And this is what the tapes look like out of their packaging. This is the swatch of the birds. The way I designed it was so that the bird would look like it was flying through your washi tape. And the beautiful flowers in between them, the leaves, the foliage. Of course, gorgeous roses. This one is actually the tape that I've been using the most often. And it looks as if the birds are flying overhead a little rose bush. And then we have our wallpaper floral. I really like the color combination. It's so feminine. The next bundle of tapes reminds me of wildflowers. This is what it looks like when it's packaged up. This is the regular size tape, and it's a gorgeous bluish teal floral. This is the medium size tape, and it's a beautiful mustard yellow polka dot background with a bouquet of roses. Their older sister, I should say, is this absolutely stunning wide tape. What I love about this bundle is the colors, how well the colors coordinate together. Imagine using elements of this washi tape to decorate your journal pages. Using the tape on the sides to make little borders, and then using the widest tape in the bundle to connect your page into your journal to create tip-ins, flip outs. You don't even need decorative paper. With the washi tape, this is more than enough. Look at how it looks like once it's placed in my journal. This is a little bit of Aurelia's bloom tape that I also added to the page, so you can mix and match different collections. There's 2 different vintage inspired bundles for those who create vintage style journals. As you can see, the colors are more brown compared to our wildflower and our pastels and our Aurelias. This is the first vintage bundle, which I am obsessed with. I love the color combinations. This tape right here, this tape right here, and this tape right here are from that bundle. They are gorgeous and beautiful when using on vintage papers. An antique photograph and antique paper. And let me just share with you how these swatch. There's the rose, the middle one. My idea with this tape is I wanted the florals to look sketched onto the washi tape. This script tape has various different fonts and designs on one roll. Here we have a little butterfly. Just look at this, you guys. This is so beautiful. You're creating essentially a collage with washi tape. You can cut apart sections and use them as little snippets. So classic, so elegant, and little subtle surprises for those who want to find little magical touches within your bloom tape. Take your projects, take your journals, your collages, and elevate them with little pieces of our washi tape to give it more meaning to the projects that you're already creating. And now we've reached the last bundle in chapter 1 of our washi tape collection for this year. French script, gorgeous Victorian wallpapers. If you love blues and teals, this is definitely a gorgeous tape for you. Of course, the stickers match the tapes perfectly. Oh, that's so darling and so cute. My newest French receipt digitals that I used in my previous video to create the journal, I think is the perfect background for these French-inspired tapes. Putting them on top of either digital or real French ephemera is honestly the cherry on top. I love the scalloped look of the florals, and I like how the main color is the teal. It is a very unique tape that is completely different than the rest of the tapes we've ever created. And then I don't even have to say anything. This combination, I think, is going to be an absolute staple if you're creating French themed journals. This just makes my heart so happy. And imagine pairing these tapes with laces. It's just perfect. So perfect. All of the bloom tapes in this collection match beautifully together. They're all sisters of each other. They look like real flowers are blooming on your pages. Just like with all of our bloom tapes from before, they are a limited edition, so there's only a certain number created, designed, and made. So if your heart is set on a particular bundle, story, theme, or color palette, definitely head over to the Etsy shop today at 2:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And until next time, I hope that you're having a marvelous day wherever you are. Sending you so much peace, so much love, and all of my gratitude.